Oh my gosh, I got it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Blake. Bringing you back another sports talk with Blake and Cam. So, what we're gonna first get into is our picks from this past weekend, involving college football and the NFL. So, first, we're gonna do is we're gonna get in the NFL picks here because I know for a chance, because I know for a fucking fact that I had a better chance with against Cam with the NFL picks than I did the college picks. So,
Are you sure about that?
well, the first game, obviously, yeah, I hope. The first game, I know the Saints versus Packers. I know that one, how that one fucking went. Um,
Hold
the
on. What
first
we
game was
got?
the hold on. The first game was the
Saints
49ers versus
Packers.
Giants, which we both that game happened while we did the last podcast. Next game was the Dolphins versus Broncos. We both had the Dolphins, right?
We both picked Dolphins.
Patriots versus Jets. I had the Patriots. You had the Jets.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. The Texans versus Jags. The Texans won. We both had the Jags.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
gonna
know how
lie.
that
This
went.
this week in the NFL was not a good week for us.
All right. Yeah, not at all. The Browns versus Titans. I think
We both picked the Brown. Well, we both picked the Titans, and we both lost that.
wow, by tremendous 24 points. The Lions
Uh,
versus Falcons. I know for a fact we both picked the Lions.
we got the Lions.
Saints versus Packers. You picked the Packers and I picked the Saints. Which
That is,
honestly, come on now. The Saints would have won if Derek Carr didn't get hurt. Can we both
I
agree on
mean,
that?
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Should have, could have. Eat dick. Okay.
Dude,
Take that back.
it's
I
a
didn't finish that
PG
sentence.
PG-13 podcast.
Okay. Chargers versus Vikings. Did I take the
I
Chargers?
You picked the Chargers. I got the Vikings.
Okay. So I'm ahead of you by one right now.
You are ahead of us.
The Colts versus Ravens.
We both picked the Colts.
Hey, so we're both right on that one.
Yeah.
Panthers versus Seahawks. I think we both picked the Seahawks
We both got the Seahawks.
because Panthers are terrible.
A little
Bears
bit.
versus Chiefs. We both picked the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna.
Want to go back here because we forgot one. We both picked the Bills to win, and they won.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one. The Bills versus yeah.
And let's go to my favorite one, the Cowboys game.
Nope. We both picked the Cowboys in this game.
Yes, we both picked the Cowboys.
We're not
And
talking about this.
how you feel losing to the Cardinals?
I think we were utterly distressed because of Trayvon Diggs being ACL, his ACL being gone now. But the good thing is that we got their loss out of the way, and I hope that this looks brighter to the side. But dude, this rest of the week, I'm not gonna be in a good mood. This team defines my week. If I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm mad,
You can't go down to Lexington with that thinking.
I won't. It'll change by then, but
Well, that's still part of this week though. So
doesn't matter. Okay, once I
all
get
right,
it out of my
next
head,
game. Next
fine.
game. We both
Steelers
picked
versus Raiders.
we both picked the Raiders.
Wow. Well, dude, the only reason they lost is because Jimmy Garoppolo's in concussion protocol.
Yeah, Michael Mayer caught his first points in his NFL career.
What do you mean touchdown?
He got a 2-point conversion.
Hey, let's go. That a boy. That a boy. Michael Mayer. Shout out to the Cove Cat boy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then tonight we had the Eagles and the Buccaneers. We both picked the Eagles.
Yep,
And then the Rams versus Bengals. Oh, I picked the Rams.
you did, and I picked the Bengals.
Because I honestly
Nice jersey when you picked the Rams, dog.
I wore it because I was somewhere where there's a bunch of Bengals players. All right.
Well,
There's a bunch of
out
Bengals
of all these
players.
games, we had
Love you,
we had
Dad.
15. We had 15 games. If you would like to take a guess out of
Wait,
your
hold on.
total
Are you able to
score,
hear me?
yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
If you want to take a guess on your total score for the NFL games this week, out of 15,
I mean, we tied, didn't we?
I'll reveal the result later.
No, later. You got to review them now. We're talking about it right now. We
All
did.
right,
We
yes,
tied.
we both tied.
What did we get? Probably 12 out of 15.
We got a 9 out of 15.
9 out of 15. Holy
It
crap.
was not a good week.
All right. So now, well, guys, dude,
Guys, take my advice about college football, not NFL.
Yeah, NFL. Let's be honest though, the Saints would have won if Derek Carr didn't get hurt, and the Cowboys. Come on, that's a fluke. I'm sorry, that's a fluke. To all the Cardinals fans out there, that's a effing fluke. And then you have the freaking Raiders losing to the Steelers by 5 because dude, Jimmy G got hurt, so it was just like, dude, it's just not cool. I
Kind of
mean,
cool.
Jimmy G though did throw 3 interceptions, which sucked, but dude, his defense is so bad. His defense is just so bad. And then hold on, then so we tied in that, which I can already tell you, which can beat me in college football playoffs, but y'all can go. But we can talk about the games. All right, you ready?
I am.
So the first game I have on my thing right now is Michigan versus Rutgers. Who do we both pick?
We both had Michigan.
All right, Florida State versus Clemson. This game went into overtime, by the way, if we can state
Yeah,
the obvious.
we we both had Florida State though.
Yep. Oklahoma versus Cincinnati. I'm pretty sure we both had Oklahoma.
We did.
BYU versus Kansas. What was that?
I think we both had.
I think we both had
Was it
BYU. Dude, Kansas at 4-0.
Kansas is literally on repeat from last year. They're gonna go all the way, and they're gonna choke at the very end of the season.
And lose like 3 games in a row.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be
Wait,
really
so we
funny.
both picked BYU, right?
Yes.
Okay then. So now,
Actually, we didn't. Was BYU ranked last week?
I don't
No,
think so.
we only did the ranked teams for last week.
Oh, we did only do the ranked teams from last week. Okay, so my bad. Sorry, it's just on the college football thing that I'm looking at right now. All right, but we did do Ole Miss versus Alabama. You picked Alabama. I picked Ole Miss.
Of course,
Um, Duke versus UConn. We both picked Duke. Colorado and Oregon. I picked Colorado,
I picked Oregon.
which I shouldn't have picked because Travis Hunter.
I said that in the last podcast too.
Well, you know what? I didn't think they were going to lose by freaking 36.
Dude, it was. I'm sorry, but Colorado is, as the Oregon head coach said, Colorado's just for the clicks.
Well, we can hope for better, can't we?
No, not really.
All right, so now um, UCLA versus Utah. Wow,
You
this is
picked
insane.
UCLA.
I know I picked UCLA. Dude, this is a low scoring game. 14-7. What?
I
Right.
picked Utah.
Yep. All right. Miami versus Temple. We both picked Miami, Florida. Um, we both picked Tennessee versus UTSA. Um, LSU versus Arkansas. I picked LSU.
So
So did
did I.
Florida versus Charlotte. We both picked Florida. And then I picked Oregon State.
We both picked Oregon State. That's the only one where we both got wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Memphis versus Missouri. We both picked Missouri, right?
I believe so.
I mean, I know
Was
they're not.
Missouri ranked last week?
No, I don't think so.
Then nah, we did
Either
not
way,
pick
though,
it.
that's a close scoring game. Penn State versus Iowa. We both picked Penn State. They 31 0'd them. Texas versus Baylor. We both picked Texas. Georgia versus UAB. We both picked Georgia. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. This is the one where I got the difference, people. I picked Ohio State, and he picked Notre Dame. That
The
last
only one that he got the best of me on.
Yep. North Carolina versus Pittsburgh. Both picked North Carolina. USC versus Arizona State. We both picked USC.
And then we
Cal-
both picked Washington.
and we both picked Washington, and then yeah, that was it. So
So after that, Blake had an astounding 14 out of 19.
which honestly isn't bad if you honestly think about it.
Yes. And then I have a 17 out of 19.
Which is fucking fantastic. Sorry for you kids watching this, but I did drop the F bomb.
Dude, it's PG-13. You already used the one F-bomb that we had earlier when you said suck a thing.
That's PG. I'm just kidding. But so we got those. So we tied in the NFL, and he beat me in college football. So what our record in college football right now is, since we don't count the first week, it's going to be what 0-0-1, and then I'm 0-1, and you're 1-0 in college football.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna say. Okay,
I mean we can.
all right, that's fine with me.
All right, I gotta write that down. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor.
All right, guys. Well, while he's doing that, we are going to go ahead and do our predictions for the NFL Week 4. And we're going to see who we can pick out of on these and see if we can get a little different, than a tie for the love of everything. Oh my gosh, dude, this Thursday night football game might be a good one. You writing down the records?
I am indeed, and I have now finished.
That is good. That is good.
All right, so we're doing NFL first.
That's what we like to see. Yeah, we'll do NFL first. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to do NFL first. We have the Thursday night football game on September 28th at 8:15 p.m. We have the Lions versus the Packers at Lambeau Field. I am picking the Lions.
I have no idea.
I'm picking the Lions. Like, Detroit's
Bro,
favorite to win. And, dude, the only reason I think the Packers won is just because Derek Carr wasn't in and Jameis Winston was the quarterback.
is Aaron Jones coming back this week?
I know it's a hamstring injury, so you don't know. And it's a short week, so probably not.
I'll go with the Lions also.
Okay. But we can change our picks. We can always do a little post saying that we changed our picks, but it's fine. All right.
All
Then
right,
we
how
do
about
this
that?
Sunday.
No, how about this? You get one pick change per week.
Okay, that's fine, but we have to make the change before, the day of the game. All right. So on Sunday, we have at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. I guess they're
Not
playing
gonna be
in
awake for
London.
that.
We have the Falcons versus Jaguars. One Jags. They've had 2 losses back to back. They're gonna bounce back. And I think they're
I'm
gonna take this one.
gonna
Taking
I'm gonna
Jags.
go ahead and say the Falcons.
All right, here's our first disagreement. Oh my
I,
goodness. At 1 p.m., we have the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills.
I am picking the Dolphins.
Taking the Dolphins. Mainly because Tua, and if Jalen Waddle is back, Tyreek Hill and him are going to pop off. Then we have a AFC North rivalry game following an AFC North or AFC East rivalry game with the Ravens versus Browns in Cleveland. Cleveland is favored to win. After the Ravens lost last week against the Colts and their performance against the Bengals, I'm going to pick the Browns.
Okay.
I'm picking the Browns. And then we have the Broncos versus Bears, where this game is just a meme central.
Can we just agree to skip this game?
Nope, let's pick it because this might be a difference maker here. I am going to pick probably the Bears. I'm not going to pick against them.
I'm picking the Broncos.
Okay, that is fine. All right, now we have the Steelers versus Texans. I would love to say the Texans because of what happened last week against the Jags, but their offensive alignment of second and third stringers will not be able to hold up against TJ Watt and Highsmith. I am taking the Steelers. The Steelers will be 3-1 after this game. Pittsburgh is favored, by the way. I would love to say the Texans. Love to. All right. Now we have the Rams versus Colts. I do not know at this moment on this almost Tuesday morning. We do not know if Anthony Richardson will be playing. But even with Gardner Minshew, I will take the Colts versus the Rams. We do not know if Anthony Richardson is going to play or not. So that's the question. You got to ask yourself, is Anthony Richardson going to play or not? That is what we are saying.
I'm going to go ahead and say the Rams.
Okay, then that's what is that our third or fourth difference?
Third.
Okay, then we're going to go to the Buccaneers versus Saints. Derek Carr is week by week. Tampa Bay had a rough game against the Eagles tonight, but it's tough when your best wide receiver Mike Evans is dropping passes in the first half. But if Derek Carr, dude, that's what I mean though. We can't do. I mean, this one probably had to be the one that we both will change because if Derek Carr plays, it's different.
I mean, bro, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm taking the Saints. I'm going to take the Saints because I picked the Saints to win this division. I'm picking the Saints.
Um, I'm going with the Saints for that defense.
Yeah, I
I
do
don't
not like
know.
picking against Baker Mayfield, but I'm picking the Saints. The Commanders versus the Eagles. I want the Commanders to win, but I'm picking the Eagles.
Eagles.
Bengals versus Titans. If the Bengals play like they did tonight against the Rams, the Titans are going to win. I'm going to sadly probably pick, I don't know, the Titans. Their defense is pretty good.
I don't even know. Where is it at?
It's in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm picking the Titans.
I'm picking the Titans just because if Joe Burrow doesn't, if his calf still hurts, Vikings versus Panthers. The Panthers are starting Andy Dalton,
Vikings.
picking the Vikings. The Raiders versus Chargers. If Jimmy G doesn't play, I'm picking the Chargers. So I'm just gonna pick the Chargers no matter what because I'm pretty sure Jimmy G is not gonna be able to play because of
I'm picking the Chargers even if Jimmy G just does play.
I am not.
I think the Chargers have a well-rounded roster.
They do. But
Tell
like I
Luna to
said though,
get
their
out of the
defense,
shot.
dude, you gotta admit their defense is so sus. So sus.
You are sus. This man's always leaving mid
Whoa,
broadcast.
let's chill there for a second. All right. Remember.
Always leaving mid.
Oop. All right, ready?
Whatever.
Cowboys versus Patriots. I'm picking the Cowboys because I think they'll have a bounce back. All right. Even against that freaking Bill Belichick defense and, Zeke returning. I just hope Zeke doesn't rush for like 100 something yards.
Also, Cowboys.
Okay, good. Cardinals versus 49ers. The 49ers are probably going to
49ers.
embarrass the Cardinals, which the Cowboys should have freaking done. But okay. Then on Sunday Night Football, which this game would have been way more entertaining if Aaron Rodgers was playing, but it's the Jets versus Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs because Zach Wilson just isn't it. The freaking Jets need to make a trade for a quarterback, which honestly, hey, we're getting into that. We're going to talk about that, like who they should trade for. But we both picked the Chiefs. Then Monday Night Football, we have the Seahawks versus Giants. I'm going to take the Giants, which I don't like saying, but I'm taking the Giants.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks on that one.
All right, how many differences
Got
do we have?
4.
Let's go. So that might be something cool to look at. But we are going to get in right into the college football schedule for what is it, week 5?
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's go with week 5.
Okay, give me one.
It's something like that. I don't know.
All right. Well, we have it all here right now. So what we have is on Friday we have Utah versus Oregon State.
Utah, never
I
picking
am
Oregon
taking
State again.
Utah. I'm taking Utah as well.
Never picking Oregon State again.
Probably not. For being honest with ourselves. All right, then we have Penn State versus Northwestern. I am taking Penn State, sadly.
Embarrassing that minute that wait, what was it? Yeah, embarrassing that Minnesota lost to Northwestern this year. Embarrassing.
That was not Northwestern, Minnesota.
Oh, whatever.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second.
Who is texting you? Severely sussed out by what this man is doing right now.
I'm back. I am so sorry. All right, but don't worry, I'm gonna cut that out anyway. But
Who texted you?
Lindsay called me.
Oh my gosh, bro. Why?
I thought you were asleep. But all right, now we have USC versus Colorado. I'm probably gonna pick USC since Travis Hunter isn't there at all.
Did you hear what Travis Hunter said this week?
Yeah, he said after that loss against Oregon, he was like, "Dude, I'm coming back."
Yeah,
So
Coach Prime is protecting his players though. Also, again, been saying this all year. Colorado is literally just hype. Just hype.
but dude, they might be a little bit more,
Look,
you know.
they're not a bad team. They have good players. It's just you can't the expectations that they had coming into this year were just too like stupid.
I don't think they were that high.
They were very high. A
I
lot of
mean,
them
do you
were
think about
saying
it? Think
that,
about this. Hold on, think about this though. They do have two more wins already than they did all last year. So
yeah, but
that's an incentive.
they were coming in thinking they were going like 15-0. They were going to the Natty. They were winning it all. Like they were beating every top ranked team there was.
I think if
It's like,
Travis
come
Hunter
on.
played this, I do think if Travis Hunter played this game would be more interesting because he is their number one corner and probably their number one or number two receiver. So, but we both picked USC.
Yeah.
So we all have the same picks right now. Now Florida versus UK in UK.
Kentucky.
Dude, I mean they've looked rough. You got to admit UK's looked rough. But I already know who you're gonna pick.
Bro, they literally haven't played a single team worthy of like breaking out like any effort.
Okay, and I'll pick UK.
Damn right you will.
We both pick UK. All right, Michigan versus Nebraska. Pick Michigan.
If you don't, you're
We're
weird.
the Cornhuskers, baby. Then we got undefeated Kansas versus undefeated Texas. I'm pretty sure we're both gonna pick the same schools.
I don't know, bro. I kind of want to
Don't
see
even say it.
Kansas.
Don't even say it because the
I'm not
first
saying
week
I'm.
we ever did this. No, because we know for a first time because the first ever podcast we did together that's not out on YouTube right now is that I picked Texas and you picked Alabama, and so I definitely won the
Dude,
first.
the first one we ever
I know for
did
a
was
fact I won.
after the Texas Bama game.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was. Okay, whatever. I don't care.
No, I'm not saying I'm picking Kansas. I just said I want to see Kansas win.
They're not going to beat them. All right, I'm picking Texas. You picking Texas?
Yeah,
Yep. Then we have Georgia versus Auburn. I'm picking Georgia.
Georgia.
Dude, we don't have any differences, do we?
I got a little quiz for you. Got a
Missouri
little
is ranked
quiz
now,
for
by the
you.
way. Missouri is ranked.
Well, yeah, now they are. Got a little quiz for you though.
What?
What is the number one fan base that Auburn hates?
Alabama?
Like who? Wrong. It's Georgia.
No way.
The Georgia Auburn rivalry has been going longer than Auburn Alabama
Then why is that the Iron Bowl and not Georgia versus Auburn?
because they sanctioned us into the East and West, and then Georgia and Bama only play each other every like what is it, 5 years now?
Yeah, before the
S-
before
So
the
it so
SEC.
it died out.
All right. All right. Well, we both picked Georgia. All right, Missouri versus Vanderbilt. Missouri.
Missouri.
LSU versus Ole Miss. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Ole Miss. It's in Ole Miss.
I'm picking LSU, dog.
All right, let's do it. That's our first difference. All right, Oregon versus Stanford. Picking Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah, don't
Iowa
go against
State.
the Ducks 2 weeks in a row, dog.
I am not. Iowa State versus Oklahoma. I'm picking Oklahoma. All right, Tennessee versus South Carolina Gamecocks. Picking Tennessee.
Where's it at?
Tennessee.
Okay. I was gonna say South Carolina
All right,
shocked them last
now we
year.
have Notre Dame versus Duke Blue Devil, baby.
Notre Dame.
I'm picking Notre Dame. They're going to want revenge. Alabama versus Mississippi State. I'm picking Alabama. Dude, we might just have that one game, and whoever picks that one game right is going to win this whole thing.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Then we have you picked Alabama. Then we have Washington, the Huskies, versus Arizona, the Wildcats.
Okay.
Arizona has the guy, Michael Penix Jr., that is also favorite to win Heisman. Then for the last game of the night, we have
Wait, you
undefeated
picking?
Fresno
Did you pick
State.
Arizona?
I did not take Arizona. I'm taking Washington.
Okay.
Then for the last game of the night, we have undefeated Fresno State versus the defeated Nevada Wolfpack. I'm picking Fresno State because they are also home.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yes, Fresno State is now ranked, I guess. So that's what we will take.
Wait, little question. Where's that Kansas game being held?
Texas.
Damn it.
It's definitely gonna be that.
If it was at Kansas, I might have
Yeah, bro. Did you
switched
see
it.
Ohio State jump from sixth to fourth? Florida State dropped to fourth. The top three stayed the same. Georgia, Michigan, and Texas all stayed the same at 1, 2, and 3. Ohio State got moved to fourth. Florida State got moved down to fifth. Penn State moved up to sixth. Washington moved up to seventh. USC dropped from fifth to eighth. Oregon went up from 10th to 9th. Let's see, is Colorado still ranked? No, they are unranked.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. If Colorado was ranked fifth, if they were
Oh,
ranked
Oregon State is still
14th,
ranked at 19th.
yeah, but Washington State was also ranked.
Washington State.
Did you do
They
all
went
the
up
games?
5. They went up from 21st to 16, but they beat Oregon State, so I guess that's respectable. But I do now, since we got all that out of the way,
Did
I want to
you
get
get
in.
all the games on there?
Yeah, that's all the games for the top 25.
Seems like we don't have that many.
I promise you, some of them play each other.
Where's Washington State?
We didn't do
Really,
Washington State.
they really have a bye week, week 5. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, so we did all the teams.
That's so stupid.
But all right, we're gonna get into it. Who do you think? Since we obviously know, since I don't know if you watched the New England versus New York Jets game, Zach Wilson is not it at all.
Oh, for real?
Not it at all, dude. Man threw for like 140 something yards, threw for like 70 something of them in the fourth quarter. Garrett Wilson only had 57 receiving yards, which is like a crime when you have that good of a receiver and he only has 5 catches. So, who do you think they would? Who do you think them trading for right now for just a year? Because we obviously know Aaron Rodgers said he's coming back, and we know he's going to come back and be the quarterback. Who do you think they should trade for that could come in there and help them out to reach their playoffs? Because right now they're 1-2. Who do you think they should trade for? Like, what do you think is a team that is ready to give up their starting quarterback?
I thought you wanted to know who the guy was that they needed to get.
No, like who do you
Well, let's
think?
do that first. Let's discuss who the guy is that they need to get to the playoffs.
Well, let's not be crazy here, and let's not say like Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
no, I got you. I got you. It won't be crazy at all. All right, you ready?
All right, who do you say?
Jesus himself.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry. First off, they're not like you trade for a quarterback all you want. You're not getting a Patrick Mahomes or one of a real. You're not getting a really good quarterback that can take you to the playoffs this year without giving up at least two guys that are really good that you need with that quarterback.
Okay, but what? Okay, so I've noticed, watching, sports talk shows and everything like that. What do you think about Kirk Cousins? Since the Vikings are 0-3, what if the Jets traded Zach Wilson, maybe like a draft pick and a couple draft picks or whatever, right? For Kirk Cousins and maybe like another draft pick, like a pick swap or something. Kirk Cousins came in there and played. I think Kirk Cousins would be a good answer. Do I think that they go like, since they're 1-2 right now, do I think that they go like 11-6? Maybe. Because, Kirk Cousins is better than, Zach Wilson. And then think about it. He has a number one receiver right now in Justin Jefferson that's averaging 150 yards a game. Garrett Wilson is honestly maybe just below Justin Jefferson, if not the same. If you
I
honestly
mean,
think
you're
about it, the
gonna.
only thing is like you gotta think just Garrett Wilson had like 1,200 receiving yards last year with Mike White and Zach Wilson as his quarterbacks and Joe Flacco. So it's like if you give him Kirk Cousins, will he be like 1,500 and like he only had 4 touchdowns last year and he has two this year? Do you think he'd be like 1,500 this year and like 8 touchdowns maybe? Like double his touchdowns and everything with Kirk Cousins?
I mean, you can try to get Kirk Cousins. I still think you. I mean, you could try to get Kirk Cousins, but you're gonna have to. You're either gonna have to give up. I know Kirk Cousins is like he's an older quarterback. He's not like an elite quarterback or anything, but he's still like
He's
pretty
like the
good.
best average quarterback ever. But dude, this year though, he's playing pretty
Yeah,
good so far through the first three
but
games.
like you're gonna have to give up like maybe a couple first rounders, maybe one of your star players with
For
some
Kirk Cousins?
picks. Like they're not gonna give up their literal franchise QB right now for Zach Wilson and like a couple third rounders.
Okay, what if I said this? What if I said, all right, we'll trade you. I mean, dude, is Dalvin Cook really that important? Would you like trade him back?
I mean, Dalvin Cook has been asked this year.
Okay, what if you did this? So like I think the Vikings need a backup tight end. So what if you did a Zach Wilson, uh Uzama, first round draft pick, and like a fifth round draft pick for Kirk Cousins, and like say a second and a third round draft pick. Would you take that if you're the Vikings?
I would take it if you move the fifth rounder
To a third,
up up to like a
third or second?
at the worst a third.
Okay, so if it was a third, would you take it if you were the
But I
Vikings?
also I also wouldn't give away a second. I would give you like a third and a fourth or two threes. Like it,
Yeah, so that's
it's
like
just
that's
about
fine.
what you're getting back.
That's what I'm saying is though it's like it's the
Because I mean, if you do that, then the Vikings can just go ahead and get Caleb Williams in the draft. Hope well if they get a high enough pick, but
I mean, yeah, that's the stuff you can get though. It's like, but I mean, you won't get Caleb Williams if you're the.
I think if the Vikings were to do anything like that, well, okay, let's put it in.
Well, think about this though: the Vikings would
They
keep their first round draft pick that they get themselves, but then they would also get the Jets' first round draft pick, which means that if Zach Wilson is the Vikings starting quarterback, then that means they'll probably get a top five, top eight draft pick at the least, which means they'll have their pickings from Caleb Williams is going to get picked first, which I mean they can always trade up for, which would suck, but they can always draft like Drake May from North Carolina, Shadir Sanders, Bo Nix, who are good quality picks. You know what I mean? So it's like you can take those, or you can always use those to trade for somebody, in the league that needs to be. Or dude, what are the Vikings traded for Justin Fields? Because like the
yeah, because
Bears,
he's just so good.
dude, I think he is. I think he's better than because dude, the Bears is just a shitty organization. Think about it. Their offensive line is so trash. Their defense is trash.
Okay, but
They have
like,
DJ Moore and who else? Chase Claypool. Dude, that dude
dude,
is
in every game this year, he's had guys that are running the correct routes and they're wide open, and he it whenever like people are breaking down his game tape where his receivers are wide open, he just misses them. It almost looks like he thinks that he's playing Madden, where they have to be like a defender can't be within like 10 yards of them before he throws it. Because like, if you're any other quarterback, you're making these throws to these open receivers that he has, and it's like if you're an NFL quarterback, it's fairly simple to do because they're wide open in NFL terms. but every time they're open, he just freezes. He looks at one and then he looks at the next open guy and then he looks at the third open guy and then he panics. Well, he's panicking the entire time, but he just like steps up into the pocket and then gets sacked.
But here's the
But
thing, though.
like
If
the
you
Bears offensive line, they've been giving him a lot of time this season.
no,
Like
they
they've
have.
been pretty good. Like compared to like the usual Bears offensive line, they've been pretty good.
But here's the thing, though. Heading into week 3, he was only like 5 rushes, right? Like 5 plays. And I'm like, the dude would have games last year where he have like 140 rushing yards. And it's like, dude, well, I mean, you got to use him to his advantage. And like, I don't think, like, I don't know if you saw this. DJ Moore told was it the Buccaneers that they're not using him right? And DJ Moore said, yeah, you're telling me. Dude, they're not using DJ Moore right. They need to use DJ Moore better, which I mean, dude, I think that Justin Fields is could be a good quarterback if they were to have the right system. Meaning that, like, dude, if you look at Ohio State, he did a lot of play action plays because a lot of play action plays lead into, confusion and stuff like that. But they're not doing that right now at Chicago, so they're doing a bunch of, shotgun formations. They're doing a bunch of, like probably they're not even preparing for him to look at his first option, second option, but they're probably preparing for his third option to be open. And it's just, and they love doing screen plays, bro. Like he averages like the least like yards attempted because they do a bunch of freaking screens, whether they be
That's what
wide
happens when
receiver
you're
or running back.
that's
Huh?
what happens when you're in Chicago.
It's just a joke, bro. Now let's hope this one doesn't absolutely not video us. All right, guys. Well, y'all saw this conversation about Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and everything. So now we're going to get into a little bit of Weddle. All right. Share your screen, Cam, if you're going to do it. That boy. Whoa. There you go.
It's
Dude,
called Zoom, dog.
this looks weird for me not doing it.
Oh hush.
All right. So what we got here? Just go ahead and do Aaron AJ Brown.
Oh cool, we got a free one. Bet.
The hell is wrong with your thing? All right. Wait, hold on. I didn't even see the thing.
So not a
Not in the
not a
NFC.
receiver.
Not in the NFC. Joe Burrow. Just knock it out easy, I guess. It's in the AFC, not the North. It's younger than 26 years old, and it's shorter than it's got to be a running back then or a corner.
Let's do
It's in the AFC. Who's a short running back? His number is lower. His number is lower than 9.
what's the Jets running back?
Brees Hall, but his number's 20.
I thought Brees Hall was one.
No, Brees Hall is 20. No, Etienne.
Etienne.
There you go, Travis Etienne.
Okay,
he's 5'10". His age, he's 24. He's older than 24.
He's 25.
So he's 25. He's not in the AFC North, AFC. So he's in the AFC South, but he is a running back.
He's in the AFC West.
So he's in the AFC West. Is it McKinnon?
Maybe.
Jerick McKinnon?
No. Not on KC, so who's in their division?
The Raiders? Josh Jacobs? No, he might be too old. He might be too old, dude.
Let's try it. It was Josh Jacobs.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Play now. All right, we got defense on here too, so
let's go ahead and do defensive players right out of the gate. Let's do Micah Parsons.
We're doing Aaron Donald. Oh,
it's in the NFC. Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. It is. Let's go.
Dallas.
And it's on Dallas.
So he's not a linebacker, not a D tackle, but he's on defense. So I mean,
Hold on. What's
Trayvon
the height?
Diggs.
What's the height? What's the height? No, it's not Diggs. Try um Hooker. No. Try Curse. Curse.
D-
No, EAR. There you go. Jaron Curse. Safety.
What's your other safety?
Donovan Wilson or Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker. Yes. Let's go.
We're going to draft. All
All right, Draftle, baby.
right, let's do
Aaron Jones.
no, let's do something we can remember.
Joe
Like when
Burrow.
we remember them getting picked. Drafted in
Oh, I
2020.
forgot. Joe drafted in 2020. Higher than round one. Who was picked in T. Higgins? No, it's not the AFC North. Dude, I don't know anybody else that got drafted in 2020 draft. Like
What was the who was the 2020 draft?
T. Higgins. ETN got picked, I think. No, he
Yeah, but
didn't.
it's not offense.
No, he didn't get picked. What if it's not offense? Chase Young. He was round one, but we can see if it's defense. Chase
Oh,
Young.
apparently it's just offense. Okay,
Okay
cool.
then. So we're
Makes it
screwed.
easier.
We are screwed. Um,
Yeah, traded.
it's not a quarterback. CeeDee Lamb. It's in the NFC. It's higher than round one. Yeah, I know he was taking round one. I just don't know. Trayvon Diggs is on defense, and he's for the Dallas Cowboys, obviously. I don't know, dude. Let's just get out of this, dude. This defensive one is tough.
This isn't defense.
I mean, you got Cole Kmet, right? What in the world, brother?
All right, we're doing hard mode real quick.
What in the world? All
All
right,
right,
defensive guy first. Micah Parsons.
when was he?
Might as well try it.
Oh,
There you go, Micah Parsons. NFC East. This thing's updated. Wait, hold on. What draft was it in?
we don't know. It's earlier than
Lower?
2021.
Try Darius Slay.
Okay, higher than 2013.
Darius Slay. Dude, what year is this? Darius Slay hasn't played for Detroit in 3 years.
Keep it in the NFC East.
Well, I know it's in the NFC East, but dude, I thought Darius Slay, dude, this has to be old. This is old. Because Darius Slay's on the Eagles.
Oh, well, who's in the East? We got Dallas, the
Commanders.
Giants, Chase Young. No, it's before 2020.
Yeah, so you want to be in the league. Try Sweat. Sweat or Payne? Montez Sweat. Okay, try Payne. He's a defensive tackle.
Not on Washington. So Dallas, Giants, and Washington. Who else?
Eagles. Oh well, Cox. Fletcher Cox.
Okay.
It is
So
Philadelphia.
it's not a linebacker, DB, safety, defensive end, or D tackle.
Try Gardner Johnson. CJ Gardner Johnson. They haven't been doing it. Are you kidding me?
What?
It's got to
What
be a
position?
linebacker, right? Is that a linebacker? No, we guessed Micah.
Yeah, like what position is he supposed to?
Save. Wait, we already guessed safety. So we haven't guessed the corner.
Like,
Well, we did guess
so
the
he
corner. We did guess the
so
corner.
he's round three.
So it's probably an outside linebacker. So here's the outside linebacker. Try Reddick.
Reddick.
Yeah, Reddick. It's higher than round two. So, dude, no.
2017. 2017. We got the year.
Yeah, but I don't. Do you remember the 2017 draft? Do you?
It was the first pick.
In 2017?
Miles Garrett. Okay, Miles Garrett was that year.
Dude, I have no idea. What did you put in? Cole Komet again?
No, Rasul Douglas.
How did you know that?
I looked it up.
You're an idiot.
Um,
Dude, that's insane. Let's go to Sporkle now. Screw draft. Do NFL. Do not do college. Do
hold
NFL.
on, hold on. College football wins. What is it?
989. Okay, so this is easy. Alabama. Just go ahead and put in Alabama.
Well, I'm gonna go number one first.
Okay, Alabama. Ohio State. Okay.
Oh, USC, Penn State,
Texas. Texas.
Texas, Notre
Oklahoma.
Dame. Oh,
Can you spell? Oklahoma.
uh, uh,
Um,
uh, uh,
Florida.
Georgia,
Georgia.
LSU. Okay, let's just name
A&M.
off the
A&M.
SEC teams.
Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
Okay, there we go.
Florida
So
State.
no,
Miami, Florida. Hold on, scroll down. I want to see all. Do
Miami, Ohio
X that
was
out of those things. Oh wow, Miami. What? Miami,
that's
Ohio.
Miami, Ohio.
Dude, Ben Roethlisberger during those 4 years must have went ham. But who else is there? Try Indiana.
Do I do Miami?
University of Miami. University of Miami. The U, baby. Dude, there's no
Ooh,
way that they're not higher.
all
Clemson.
right, cool.
Try Clemson. Try Louisville will not be. Plus, you spelled it wrong. Try Kentucky.
We have 500.
Okay, well, good thing you knew that because I freaking didn't. Who else would there be? Oh, how did the hell? Ole Miss. What? Washington? Washington State? Washington State? UCLA's not? Oregon. What? Stanford. What? You already tried UCLA, right?
Yeah,
Um, you already tried Penn State. Hold on, chill. Mm, dude, who else is in like the Big Ten? Think like big schools. Oh, Nebraska. Dude, I totally forgot that they were good at one point. Dude, who else? Who else is there? Try Cincinnati, just in case. One more N, buddy.
Nope.
One more T. Try Boise State. They used to be dogs. Try Colorado, just in case, I guess. Oh, let's go. Colorado State. Dude, Oregon's not in there?
Apparently not. I'm pretty sure it's all like on the East Coast and stuff.
How many more minutes we have left into this thing's?
Uh,
I said let's just give up because there's no way that we're gonna get all these.
they're 250. All right, we got to get at least 20. Got to get at least 20.
One more. Duke. Just try Duke. You tried UCLA, right?
Yeah.
Try North Carolina. North Carolina. Hey, there we go. South Carolina. South Carolina. What? Okay, then. Well, we got
Bro,
20.
this
Give up.
game.
Give up so we can see what we missed.
This game.
Give up so we can see what we missed.
Hush. Auburn,
How do we forget
Virginia
Auburn?
Tech, Georgia
Wisconsin.
Tech, Syracuse, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Navy, Michigan State, Minnesota, Army.
Dude, how do we miss some of those? How do we miss Michigan State and like Wisconsin?
I don't know.
We're stupid.
That was so stupid.
NFL. Go to NFL. We're do one NFL Sporkle. NFL.
Where did it go?
Because you clicked off of it, you dummy. Click sports. Click sports.
Fuck you.
NFL at the top.
Oh my gosh. Nobody cares about Volkswagens.
10,000-yard rushers with one team. No.
Hell no.
Top 10 Minnesota Vikings. Big four changes. Heisman and NFL. We already did that one. In group blitz, picture spelling, tournament of quarterbacks. If you're not doing the tournament of quarterbacks, we tried that last one. Only winning seasons. Oh, we knew that. That's basketball, I guess.
No. It's football season.
No, we're not doing that one. Oh no, ha. Go up one. Go up one. NFL first touchdowns per team. Name the player who. What was it? Name the player to score each first rushing, receiving, or return touchdown in the 2023 season. Okay, let's do this quiz. Let's go. Start it.
We have 5 minutes.
Let's go. Amon St. Brown. There you go.
I don't spell the whole thing.
DJ Moore.
Okay. Mixon scored? No.
No, he was not the first touchdown. It was Charlie Jones.
DJ Moore was not either.
Jones. There you go.
There's
Charlie
a
Jones
two.
was the Bengals.
Got Danny Dimes too.
Who? Danny Dimes.
Hurts.
Try Brown or Smith. Brown. Try
All right.
Swift.
All right. Chiefs
Swift.
receiver.
Who scored in the Lions versus Chiefs game? Brian Robinson Jr. and Bijan. Nice. Hayden Hurst. Good job.
Browns QB.
Ridley.
Watson.
Ridley. Richardson. Yes. No, Jefferson has not scored a single touchdown yet this year.
Oh my
Addison.
God.
Addison. Who scored for the Chiefs? Valdez Scantling. Valdez. You probably gotta put all of it. Don't think that's the right name. Try okay. Let's just go ahead and go to the Packers. Dobbs. No, that's not how you spell it. Doubs. Ravens. J.K. Dobbins. Cardinals. It was a return by a linebacker. We are not going to get that right because we do not know any other freaking linebackers.
No,
Jets was Garrett Wilson.
hold on. Ayuk. How do you spell Ayuk?
No idea.
Okay.
Could not tell you.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Darius Slay.
Let me type.
You put the cursor in there, you dummy.
Shut up.
Patriots, Henry. Broncos, Sutton, I believe. Sutton. Nope, it was not
Nice.
Sutton. Is it Judy? Nope. All right. Jacoby Myers for the Raiders. The Bears. Was it Mooney? For the Dolphins, was it Mustard? Mustard. For the Rams, was it Kyron Williams? Seahawks, DK Metcalf. Cowboys. Oh my God.
I got Stephon Diggs.
My God, it's a guy that doesn't even play.
Oh, nice. Cowboys fan, everybody.
Wilson.
Yeah, nice. Garrett Wilson.
Texans.
Let's go back to the Cowboys, dog. You're a Cowboys fan.
Collins for the Texans. Dude, I'm not gonna get the Cowboys, dude. I don't know that guy.
You're a Cowboys fan. Come on.
But I don't know the guy that did it. It was a freaking block field goal. I go down. I need to see all the other teams.
That's it, dog.
That's it.
You have
Steelers.
7 left.
Fryermuth, or what? However you spell his name. Cardinals. Do not know that. 49ers. Ayuk.
I already did that.
Ayuik. Okay, try IUK. Okay, we'll look up his name because we know it's him. Try
It's not Debo either.
Try Shamid. Hold on, give me 1 second because the Saints. I know who the Saints wide receiver was, but his name is like Rahid, something like that. Something like Shaheed. Try Shaheed. Shaheed. You get that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It ended.
Oh, we ran out of time. Who we missed?
Rashee Rice. Oh.
Who the heck what is this? Free advertisement.
Rashee Rice, Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, that's how you spell it.
Cameron Thomas. Lil Jordan Humphrey.
And you know what? Dude, see, that's a DB that doesn't even play.
How are we gonna get any of that stuff?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
That was so
do athletes. Try athletes.
Yeah. One more time. One more.
Oh my God, bro. Nobody likes college states. This much as you do, bro. I swear.
Team states.
Ball State.
Ball State
Indiana.
Okay. Akron, Ohio. Does it matter?
No, Navy. Washington? I don't know.
I want to say Indiana.
Hold on. Don't say anything yet. Do not say anything yet. That is the problem. Do not say anything.
All right, we'll come back to that. Appalachian State. Where's Appalachian State?
Where? Appalachian State? Isn't it like where's the Appalachian Mountains? Is that Virginia? Virginia.
Try Virginia. Nope. Okay. Kent State. It's not Kentucky. Don't say it.
It's Ohio.
Okay. SMU.
Texas,
SMU's in Texas. Marshall.
Virginia, or West Virginia. Virginia, I'm guessing. What? Ohio,
Buffalo is in
Buffalo,
New
New
York.
York.
Baylor is
Vancouver is
in Texas.
Texas.
Air Force is in
Yes. Maryland, Maryland, Maryland.
wrong. Army is in. We're gonna skip that one. San Diego State is in California.
Pretty easy.
Tulsa.
Ohio. What?
It's Toledo, Ohio.
I know that's why I said Ohio. Memphis,
Not
Tennessee.
Tulsa. Tulsa is in Oklahoma.
Oh my bad.
Troy.
Texas.
Nope. I'm gonna skip that one.
I'm telling you, it's
Austin.
Texas.
Pennsylvania.
Yep. No, it's not. It's not Pennsylvania. It's freaking dude, how do we not know?
Stanford.
Boston's in Massachusetts. California. Stanford is California.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cincinnati,
Cincinnati.
Ohio. We're almost done with Ohio.
Fresno State.
In California. Purdue, Indiana.
Indiana.
Really good.
Kentucky.
That's the Kentucky one they gave us.
Old
Really?
Dominion. Is that Maryland?
No. Old Dominion. Damn.
Florida.
Florida. Coastal Carolina.
North
That is
Carolina.
in
South Carolina. South Carolina.
boy.
Tennessee. Tennessee.
Tennessee's done. James Madison.
I don't know. Arkansas.
Just pick one at random.
Alabama.
Good.
I said Alabama.
It's not in Alabama either.
Temple. Oklahoma.
Auburn, Alabama. Jacksonville State.
Florida.
It is in Florida. Where it's not in Florida actually. Jacksonville State.
It's gotta be close. Alabama.
Ooh. BYU.
That's East Coast. Maryland.
So nice. Utah.
No, it's not.
Pittsburgh. I just got it right. It was.
Syracuse.
New York.
New York.
Northwestern.
Hold on, do not click on anything yet.
Oh, Northwestern is in Illinois.
New York.
Rutgers.
New York.
No, wrong. East Carolina. That's in North Carolina. Dude, North Carolina. Damn Houston State.
Where is that?
Skip that one. Clemson, South Carolina. Liberty, Virginia.
Virginia,
Wake
baby.
Forest. Wake Forest. That's also in Virginia. No, Houston, Texas. Boise State, Idaho. Notre Dame, Indiana.
Baby.
Rice.
Rice. Isn't that that's Texas?
Bowling
Kentucky.
No.
I'm just kidding. That's is that Ohio? Or Indiana? Ohio.
It's Ohio.
Told
San
you.
Jose State.
Told you. How much time we have left?
Up California. Buzzer beater. All right, we got no free advertising. We got 33 out of 49. That was horrible. That was really bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was really bad.
All right, but let's talk about something else. Let's get off that topic of how freaking terrible we were playing. And that. But
a little disclaimer for all 24 viewers out there.
Hey, 25.
All 25 viewers, my apologies to that one person.
Yes.
Blake and I will be suffering this coming Saturday.
We will be.
And just, just thought you guys should know this might be our last podcast ever.
This will not be our last podcast ever.
I don't know, man. Those noon games will really get you.
That they might. That they might. That they might.
And knowing you, you are an insane man who likes to non-stop, like just you go and you go and you go, then you demean everybody who's not going, and then you pass out.
Good point.
I know this from experience, folks.
Maybe. That'd be true. All right, I can't find anything on the betting. Maybe it's just not happening right now. But well, we're gonna go ahead and end this with, maybe we'll just, yeah, we'll just go ahead and end it because our boy Cam right here has to get to studying a little bit. So everybody, wish him luck, guys. Don't forget to put in the comments what you would like us to talk about. Yes, we are just talking about sports right now. So ask us a couple questions that you want us to ask that we will gladly look at and answer in the comment section. We'll answer them on the next podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help us out a lot. We're only at 25 subscribers. We would love to be at by, let's say, 100 subscribers by what? Give them a date, Cam.
Tomorrow.
Okay, more realistically, how about the end of the month? Cam Smith raised his hand. We see that. All right. Well, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed. Cam, do you want to say anything before we sign out?
No.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And peace.